Yeah, I just want to make a quick update on today's world economy. Right now, I'm 100% thinking that the um, the US dollar is going to skyrocket, and then we actually might turn to a war economy if this actually blows up. And I think that if you are a anything dealing with, well, just a regular person, you probably want to us to switch into a war economy because right now the economy is beyond fixable. With so many years of cheap interest rates and not producing as much as we needed to, we try to live on an excess, demanding huge in consumer goods and services. And basically is that now we are having the um, you know basically we have to, how to say this, like pay for the price for this. And lots of American malls are shutting down. Lots of malls globally shuts down because of e-commerce. If you take doing e-commerce, then you're gonna take away from some other stuff, right? Mom and pop shop in the locally. And that's the way it is, man. But I think something to kind of really avoid in the investment market is definitely retail. Anything dealing with brands. I'm not too much of a believer on these old brands anymore. I like them, but like I wouldn't invest in them, like American Eagle or Abercrombie and Fitch. Abercrombie and Fitch actually they failed miserably in Hong Kong. They did a real try to do a really big thing here locally with a lot of models like standing out there with the six packs. Didn't really work out after like a year or two, man. People just find it really pricey, expensive. I don't think the brand power is still there anymore. I think people back then, they were very brainwashed about clothing brands. It's like, hey, is the Abercrombie? Those are Abercrombie jeans. It looks the same to me, man. It's just somebody who slapped on like Abercrombie brand there. It's a pair of freaking jeans. I think yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that Americans are less brainwashed. They're somewhat they're awake. It's not woke. Woke is in my opinion, I'm trying to not go to that direction. Woke is a little bit too much sometimes for me. Yeah, I think right now the state of economy, I think the DoD thing is going to be big. You gotta, Department of Defense, gotta get into it. I gotta think about it. I think right now the US dollar currency is gonna be doing pretty good because of these armed dealings, a lot of these war economy stuff. If they're intertrading with two economies, it's definitely either gold or like using gold bars or literally just US dollars. I think it's gonna be US dollars a lot. And as a result, I think there'll be a lot of people demanding for money. I think interest rates are gonna come down for a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit too high now. So I think before we hit double digits, we're gonna for a full-blown war, then we could print money at ease. There is no problem. Because if we print money, lots of money, and we're gonna use it somewhere, and we could rebuild it. We could rebuild Israel. People will be they don't mind to invest in Israel versus Ukraine. You don't want to pay money to rebuild Ukraine, right? So it doesn't seem like as good of a business proposition. First of all, Ukraine is too darn big, and it's very hard for me to make money from Ukraine, already a very desperate and bad economy. There are a lot of issues why Ukraine is not that good. By the way, the people are really smart, really educated, but a lot of previous problems, you know. So overall, I think the Gaza Israeli strip. I mean, the worse, the better. Yeah, the bigger the war, the better. You know, in that area, for economy otherwise speaking. Of course, humanitarian speaking, it's terrible. I acknowledge that, you know. But typically, America, the only way to get out of a recession is a war. Usually is a very serious one. World War. America got a recession after the World War II. War economy is very important. So, am I a supporter of Donald Trump? Yes. Is he gonna get into war as a result this time? I think probably he has to now. So he didn't on his last term, but I think he has to, because you know, American economy is not doing good, you know, and locally America is like, such as a lot of robberies and stuff like that is rampant. It's terrible. It's expensive, you know, to eat in restaurants. The tips are expensive, 25%. The gasoline is expensive too. So there's nothing that's is cheap, you know. It's not like America is a terrible place, but it's making it very not easy to kind of do what you want. I mean, I guess a lot of people would just result into living in the basement or something, because anyway, Amazon is coming to your basement. Why do you have to need to go to the mall? Why do you don't have to go to a lot of places? So that's why I see a lot of my friends, some of them get extremely fat. They literally don't have to walk and just sit in their office chairs all day. Anyways, that's all. See if this video goes out and let me know.